Hey team, yeah, hope everyone's off to a good start with the new year. Can't believe we're already quarter of the way through it. She's getting away on us pretty quick. But yeah, anyway, this week we're just going to talk you through breaking down a mutton. So yeah, a lot of farmers will be a bit upset with this. This is a beautiful condition, mixed age ewe, but which would be worth quite a bit of money at this time of the year. Yeah, this year the sheep price is through the roof at the moment, so yeah, but yeah, still got to obviously eat. So yeah, just going to take you through how I break them down. So yeah, obviously this one, she was butchered up last night, left to hang and cool down overnight. Obviously I don't have a chiller, so but yeah, the nights are getting a bit cooler now, so that was good. She's been able to set overnight. So anyway, we're going to first of all, I just break them down the middle of the backbone. I've just got one of these flash saws, yeah, pretty cheap, and yeah, does the job reasonably well, as you can see. So that's obviously been broken down. So yeah, it's obviously when it was together was sort of like that, and it's as you can see, we're reasonably centre, pretty well bang in half. So yeah, we'll set about getting into it. Sweet. So first of all, I come in on the inside and I cut up. So you go, I usually count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ribs, and I cut between the 6th and the 7th rib. Just cut that through as much as you can. Use the old blade to finish it off. Same with up this bit through the bone. Beauty. So now that we've got that broken down, like so. So that's obviously your front shoulder roast. So yeah, there's a couple of different things you can do here. You can either, depending on how many people you want it to feed, that's how much you'll break it down for. So yeah, for me, to start off with, I'm gonna take your shank off. Yeah, obviously there's our neck, so that'll get whacked up into neck chops. Doesn't have to, but yeah, I just like them nice and easy to put into a casserole or just in the slow cooker. Sweet, it's off with our shank. Through there somewhere. There's one shank, and then so this here is obviously quite a big roast. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to whack that through the middle here, and like so. obviously you cut with your knife again till you hit bone, and finish it off with the saw. They are a good tool, but they don't like connecting with just straight meat. They love the bone. Like so. So yeah, personal preference, that can either be sort of two small roasts, which a lot of people would do, but I'll just keep that aside, and that can be might put that in our smoker and smoke it up, try something different. So there's obviously your brisket meat, which usually smokes up really well, especially beef brisket. So I'll just set these over to the side for now, out of the way. Particular part right there, that white section in the middle, there's a joint, so we're going to put the knife through there. Sweet. So yeah, obviously here's that joint that I was talking about before. Through there. Like so. And then obviously it's going to be bones, so that's where we get our saw. Now that we've broken through the bone pretty well, you should be able to get your knife, trim this up like so. Righto, so now that's our mid section, what they call the mid section. So this part here, so we're just going to trim this off. That's your belly flap. So that there you can, I don't know, some people trim quite a bit of that off the ribs, and they'd actually stuff that and roll it into a rolled roast. But yeah, for me, usually I just put that aside for trim, and that goes into mince. So now we're just going to show you how I cut up my chops. So pretty much put a knife line through there, like so. Get our saw again. Obviously some flash people have a bandsaw, so they'd freeze the sheep and then cut it up with a bandsaw. A little bit easier, but obviously I don't have that flash equipment just yet. But yeah, so that there, generally that piece there I'd put in the slow cooker or in the pot for boil up bones. Sweet. So now that we've got our chop section, you're just pretty much basically following the joints with your knife, like so. Same thing, get our saw, break through that bone. cool. Now we've broken through the bone. It's just a matter of grabbing a chopping board. Sweet. So yeah, we've got our chopping board, got our chops that we've come through with the saw. So now it's just a matter of following that cut right through. Like so. Obviously the bandsaw does do a slightly nicer job, but hey, it's all we've got, so let's utilise it. But yeah, if you look at that, it's not too bad. Pretty much looks like a bought chop in the shop, except we know it's a lot better for us. So yeah, that's some beautiful looking chops. Plenty of fat on there. If you're really fussy, you'd trim all that off, but everyone loves a little bit of fat on their chops. So yeah, that's a bit of a shot of the final result. Yeah. Now we'll quickly go over cutting up the back roasts. Sweet. So there's our last bit of the side. So first thing I do, same again, is I quite love my shanks, so I quite make them a bit bigger. Just whack that off. There's actually a joint in here that you can cut, but just the way I love a bit of meat on my shank, so I just cut through there and sort it off. And that's a bloody beautiful looking shank. Right, so that there, depending how many people you want to feed, but that there for me is probably enough for two roasts. So yeah, I'll just whack that in half. And if you are feeding more people, obviously you can just pull two out. Sweet, so there you have it. So we'll just give you a quick shot of everything that we've got off this half a carcass. So obviously you've got your chops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 chops, and just remember that's only half a sheep, so you're going to end up with about 28 chops total. And then you got your off cut of the ribs, so that, yeah, that there can be for whatever you want really, whether you just roast it or put it in the boil up pot. And then you got your two shanks, your mutton flaps, and obviously you got 1, 2, 3, 4 roasts off that half a sheep. Then you got your neck there. You can either leave that whole and cook it like that, or cut it up into neck chops. So yeah, and then you got your little bit of trim. Awesome. I'll just do the same on the other side of the sheep, but yeah, hope everyone's having a great year.